At the Willows at Fritz Farm, you'll find a complete continuum of care and services, so you can select the level of care that most closely matches your needs and preferences. Willows at Fritz Farm is located in Lexington, Kentucky, near the new Summit at Fritz Farm shopping area, and the care and support services are carefully coordinated to different levels and settings, as your care needs vary. From personal care services in their elegant residential facility to short-term rehabilitation in their state-of-the-art health center, the Willows at Fritz Farm will support you, whether it's for a few days, a few weeks, or for as long as you need. Our group members were Angelo, Chad, Megan, and Jonathan. The purpose of our service learning project was to find an effective way to help older adults participate in exercising and maintaining a safe and healthy lifestyle. The way we did this was by playing the game of bingo while adding in exercises during the game. Our group did not have the computer system, so we found that it was more effective to use our own voices. We called out an average of 4 bingo numbers and then came up with our own 2 to 3 exercises and trivia for the participants to enjoy. The exercises increase their strength, stability, and balance, and working on these components helps to decrease the participants' risk of falling and injuring themselves.
And back, we'll do 2 more, bring them in, and back, and 1 more, bring them in, and back.
The participants were able to earn bingo bucks and prizes for winning the games. In the long run, the participants will be able to feel safe and have a better, safer lifestyle with a decreased risk of falling and injury. On an average bingo-sized day, we would have about 8 to 12 participants. The majority were female participants, and at most we would have 1 to 2 male participants. All members were ages 65 and older, with half of them, mostly half, being wheelchair bound. They all were very excited to try something new, but they were mostly excited for the bingo part and did their best in doing the exercises. Little instruction was needed for them to follow along with the exercises, and they were always cheerful and talkative about what they liked and what exercises they did not like. We as a group spoke loudly and slowly so that they could take in every detail about the exercise very clearly. We also explained the exercise as simply as possible with someone demonstrating the exercise nearby. We did not have a set amount of reps to do an exercise, but we allowed for the participant to do it at their own skill level and pace on a set amount of time per exercise. Lastly, adaptations were made for some exercises so that every participant could do it and not feel left out.
So I was really happy with the bingo size program because it truly did maximize functional ability, meaning I think the people that we worked with are going to be able to sit down, get up, walk, pick things up, and just do things that will improve their everyday life. So that's a definite plus. Fantastic. I think while both groups agree on a number of ways to stay mentally sharp, older adults emphasize having a positive attitude while influencers emphasize having a social life. I think this was pretty evident because not many of our bingo sizes were connecting with each other as much as we were connecting with them, but many did have a positive attitude, and it was a great experience for all.
Although our bingo sizers were limited in their mobility, as we were training them, we made them do a lot of fall prevention activity, such as twisting and moving, because we believe that if they're capable of moving the right way and in a positive way, that might limit hip fracture and falling, which is the second leading cause of hip fracture.
We were allowed to build relationships with our participants, which created another community within their own that they were able to feel a part of. These relationships allowed for us to accomplish our purpose of our service learning project and to help them better themselves in many ways. For them being able to socialize, exercise, and have a great time really increased their mood and overall health. They were able to increase their functional fitness and self-efficacy while at the same time decreasing their risk for falling, injuries, and depression. We learned a lot from Bingo Size. We learned how to teach exercises accurately and to make adaptations in the moment for people of older ages and any age. We learned how to communicate effectively with the older population, and we gained valuable leadership skills by taking roles in each game and applying it to our participants effectively. As a group, we found out that just spending time with the older population allows them to gain positive effects and happy memories from it. Things we could have done differently would have been to have a more variety of exercises. We should have focused on exercises that the group struggled with if we had more time in order to help them increase in that area. Lastly, we wish we would have been able to do more in the small amount of time that we had. We had lots of fun with our group and time flew right by. As we all age and get older, our health slowly declines over time. But Bingo Size should be proof that exercising and having fun is still something that should be a part of your life. Many group members were able to increase their range of motion and overall health just from what we saw from doing Bingo Size. For our participants, it made a big difference for them, and they were able to socialize and find something that they enjoyed doing that some older adults do not have the ability to do. At any age, a little bit of exercise makes a big difference for your overall health, and we truly enjoyed this experience.
Finger, and then thumb to pinky. Then you can go backwards. Pinky, ring, middle, and pointer. Just keep doing that 3-4 times. Then let's come over here. Let's interlock the fingers, right? And we can get a little bit of a stretch if you like with the forearms.
Like that.